There's a landslide in the way of Viscint, so you have to, you can't go there yet. Oh, now landslide's been cleared, so you can go. Yeah, of course. As soon as you clear the problem, I clear the main story quest, you can move on. Oh. They just push us straight to Viscint.
We've arrived. This is Viscint, where Dahnans and Renans live as equals.
Equals?
Yes.
I know it's hard to believe after Nies. We felt the same way when we first arrived.
It may do you some good to observe the city while we're on our way to visit Droshin.
Who's that?
He looks after everyone who just moved here.
You might as well check the place out.
Okay.
Is it your first time in Viscint, Nazamil?
Yes. I always tried to avoid getting too close to cities.
Then how'd you end up in Nies?
I happened to be nearby when the worlds merged. I didn't know what was happening, so I fled there for shelter. This city feels gentle somehow.
Well, it has always been a fertile land, but maybe the close relationships between residents play a bigger role.
So they get along well?
So, it looks like they just kind of skipped the entire walk between the two areas. That's kind of annoying.
What did you find?
Hat.
Okay. Who's gonna be it next? No ask.
Does it strike you as odd for Renan and Dahnan children to play together?
I'm not sure. I never played with kids my age, but I could tell that those children don't care who's Renan and who's Dahnan. Both the Dahnans and Renans do look really happy.
Of course, there's still the odd dispute, but that happens in any large city. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's always such a relief to come back here.
I know what you mean. Being on edge all the time is exhausting.
What's up, Zoe?
You know, Kisara, I've learned a lot traveling with you.
Oh? About what in particular?
Cooking. Getting to finally cook together again after so long has made me realize just how amazing a chef you really are. I need to take the opportunity to watch you at work again while I still have the chance.
Your cooking already has everyone coming back for seconds. I don't think there's anything left to teach you.
Oh, but there is. Not only do you season things perfectly every time, but your movements are so quick and precise. Compared to you, I'm just a novice. I hope you don't mind if I swipe a few of your techniques.
You've really gotten into cooking. How's Shion?
Though, as usual, she still buys a ridiculous amount of ingredients.
There's no such thing as too many ingredients. And can you blame me for wanting to try out every new recipe we find?
I can relate. Trade between realms has flourished within this past year, and with it, the availability of exotic ingredients. It's the same in Viscint. The people there have been experimenting with food that incorporates a wider array of flavors.
You're telling me brand new gourmet cuisine is being invented all over the world? I want to try making and eating all of it.
Eating the food is one thing, but isn't it hard finding and learning a bunch of new recipes like that?
Yeah, you make a good point. In the past, Kisara has always been there to help me. But I'm not so sure it would be as easy on my own.
In that case, I'll put in the effort to learn some new recipes myself. That way I can teach you the next time we meet.
You will?
Of course. I'm not one to back down from a new cooking challenge. And besides, I really do appreciate your faith in me.
Why don't we all just go to Kisara's every once in a while? You teach the rest of us too, right?
Cooking classes with Kisara? I think I'd like to join in on that.
Very well. I'll take on all of you.
Are you gonna teach us? Or are you gonna feed us?
And that's what he said. Can you believe that?
Come on, you've got to be kidding me.
It's true. This really is a masterpiece.
How come you're able to live together?
Huh? Why wouldn't we?
Because Renan's...
Well, we do have our differences. But my friend here can move much faster than me.
Well, your sculptures are beautiful enough to adorn the palace.
There's more to appreciate in our differences than find fault in.
Plus, differences in our individual abilities mean little in the course of day-to-day life. Well, we certainly take a different approach around here.
It looks to me like your Lord Dohalim is the only reason we're able to live like this in the first place.
Really?
That is what they say. What do you think, Nazamil? Are you starting to see how things work around here?
I can see that Renans and Danans get along with each other, even if I still don't understand why. You're an instructor, Kisara?
I am. They wanted me for my experience in the previous conflict.
Yikes, I bet she's super strict.
Indeed. Apparently her recruits have nicknamed her the Demon.
Where could Droshin be?
Doesn't seem like Droshin is this way. Could you see yourself living here?
Yeah. I think I'd feel safe here.
Good. Then all that's left is to meet with Droshin.
Renan and Danan's soldiers fight alongside each other?
You mean the Service Corps? Well, they don't fight so much as protect people.
Regardless of whether they're Renan or Danan?
Yes. Anyone who shares our ideal of coexistence is welcome here.
I wonder what we can make with this.
If you can't decide, I'll have it raw.
Hey, wait! Don't eat that!
Lord Dohalim, if you'd given me more warning,
That is not necessary. I no longer rule Menancia, after all.
More importantly, we have a request.
I'd be happy to do...
This is Nazamil. We'd like you to arrange for her to be able to live here.
Understood?
Aren't you going to ask if I'm Renan or Danan?
They'll ask during the formal procedures. Not that it matters much. There is one thing that matters, however. Well, what do you say?
I'm not sure yet, but I think it's nice that the Renans and Danans here don't fight.
That's good enough for me. There is a screening process, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Recently, many Danans and Renans have tried to move here for our realm's abundance. Yet, they take issue with our principle of coexistence. That's why I'm more than prepared to defend our ideals. A room at Ottalina Palace will be provided until she has her official residence.
At the palace?
It's a good way to make use of our many spacious rooms. We'll show her the way there.
I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, Lagiel was wondering when you'd be coming back.
Lagiel? Understood. I'll go check on her later.
Don't Alphen and the others also live here?
Only Kisara and Rinwell at the moment. Alphen and Shion are always traveling.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, she doesn't want to stay here if they're not gonna be here with her.
What is it, Nazamil?
Nothing.
I mean, I have no doubt that eventually she's gonna wind up being I'm assuming that she's gonna be adopted by Alpha and Sheen at the end. The whole name lives in Pelagian. Alpha and Shion don't really live anywhere. Bruno and Kisara live here.
Kisara and Dohalim, living together in the palace, huh?
I myself am simply being provided a room.
By who? Kisara?
What did you just say?
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong. Yeah? Great! Law?
Whoa!
Yes!
What we need.
A place where children can learn as much as they want. That's going to be indispensable in this new world.
That means there'll be more kids like Rinwell. But that's a good thing, right?
It's a super good thing. Let's get them everything they need.
What is there to do for fun in this palace when you want to kill some time?
I suppose you could read a book in the library.
Or compose a poem, perhaps. That can really make the hours fly by.
How about going to the courtyard? It'll be easier that way if someone comes calling.
Skit.
So, you like that flower, huh?
The Rose of Unity. It's said to be a symbol of Rena and Dahna becoming one. Is that why you like it?
It's a flower that's neither Renan nor Dahnan. I guess it reminds me of myself. And yet, it grows everywhere. How can you be so calm about everything, Elfin?
What? You mean about being the Sovereign?
When I was in Niez... No, not just then. In other places too. I heard that the Blazing Sword is Rena's enemy. Its destroyer. Dahnans think so too. They look at you differently. Like you're something apart from them. How can you be okay with all that?
It's not like I don't have feelings. Nazamil. Are you scared of me?
No, it's more like she sees you as something unique, like her.
It's true that together we did overthrow Renan rule. But we didn't do so out of malice, or because we were trying to hurt people. Please believe that.
I do. From the very beginning, when we first met, both of you have tried to help me. The daughter of a lord, half Dahnan, a test subject. Finding out more about who I am didn't change anything in your eyes. You still protected me without prejudice. It was the first time I experienced that, and it was nice. So because of that,
I want to leave you.
I wanted to say,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you.
Huh?
I didn't want anyone to get unfairly hurt. And when it seemed like they would, I vowed to use all my power to protect them. That's what I've been fighting for. So in the end, hearing your view on things makes it all feel worthwhile. Thank you.
I really want to see Calaglia.
Sure.
We can't always have our actions understood by others, even when we believe we're doing the right thing. What you said is very encouraging.
People tend to judge others based on birth or background rather than what they've actually done. Everyone has their own assumptions. Though the world has changed, people's hearts and minds don't change so easily. Even so,
What should I do? I want to help you, Alphen. I want to be useful. What should I do?
Oh.
Maybe that's related to why she later says,
"Hey, you guys! The room's ready!" Right. Got it. Let's go. We can discuss this more later.
Okay.
Well, let's head to your room.
You can stay as long as you want, Nazamil. No one will bother you here.
Right.
but she doesn't want to go. Can't you see that?
Top name for a flower when you stop and think about it.
I believe Dohalim is the one who came up with the name.
The flower appeared after the merging of the worlds, so I'd hoped it could serve as a symbol of reconciliation.
Until we find an official residence for you, this will be your home, Nazamil.
Guess this is where we say goodbye then. It won't be the same without you.
We'll be sure to stop by when we're in Viscint.
Okay.
Nazamil, we have something for you.
This is the charm from the ruins?
Oh.
That's right. The good luck charm you give to someone special.
Interesting. Okay.
Helped fix it up a little.
I thought she already had
You
it.
said you don't have anyone special. But you're special to all of us. I thought this could be a reminder when you need it.
But Really?
Of course. Think of it as a sign of our friendship. And a promise that we'll meet again.
Basically, we're friends now.
Friends. My very own friends. Just like me.
It looks good on you.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon, Nazamil.
Okay.
I guess we are leaving her here.